Yes, guys, it's your boy. Been a while. It's been a long time, but I apologize for the quality of the video. I just thought, let me just put something out. I haven't put anything out for a long time. I've got a new camera, which is charging at the moment. So, I mean, I'm gonna get her featured. So obviously the quality and the sound will be much more better. So I do apologize, but just thought I'd give you like my my review of the game, the Arsenal game, obviously. Uh, Arsenal 2, Everton 0. Disappointing performance, but one a game that I think that back in the day we would have lost, or last season we would have lost under Wenger. But it just shows that there's something different about this team, you know. And even though we didn't play our best, we still managed to get a result out of it. We still managed to get Lacazette and Aubameyang on the score sheet, which I'm happy with. First half was a bit abysmal. The quality was poor, giving the ball away. Ozil, Xhaka didn't really get on the ball. Or no, not even getting the ball. They wasn't involved in the game. Xhaka was losing the ball, was getting caught on the ball how many times in midfield with Idrissa Gueye and Sigurdsson as well. They kind of bossed the midfield. I think that Everton had a better... Their counter-attack looked a lot more threatening compared to us. And we couldn't really keep up with them, you know, because they were quite fast. Obviously, the likes of Walcott up top, and even Richarlison, yeah, I think Richarlison against Bellerin seemed to pose him a big problem. He couldn't really handle him, and if it wasn't for Cech, I think we would have been 2 or 3-0 down. So it was very disappointing first half. I think another disappointing thing is obviously seeing Socrates go off with an injury. I think he's someone that we need at the back. I'm still questioning whether he's good alongside Mustafi or whether Koscielny will come in and do a better job. But, you know, who came on and impressed me was Rob Holding, who was probably one of my man of the matches. It's either him or Lacazette. The way he came on, and, you know, for a defender to come on, obviously still early in the game, or it was like the end of the first half, is a big ask. And I just thought that the way that he's very professional, the way he handled it, when he came on, he done very well. Won all his challenges, very aggressive, and he just seemed a lot fit. He seemed confident, and it's the same as him and Iwobi. Him and Iwobi just seemed to be flourishing under Emery, which is good. So that I was happy with that. Second half, I don't know what happened, but I think the start of the second half, Everton still hit us on the break. So we still had a problem in terms of the counter attack. There was so much space in the midfield, and that's something that was worrying. The only people I could say that can hold their heads up high in the first half was Torreira and Cech. Obviously Socrates, who went off. The rest was pretty poor. Obviously second half, I think Everton still were attacking us at the start, but then we managed to find our feet. Managed to get the first goal. Lacazette scored the first goal, which was good. Great finish. This guy I prefer him in the middle than I prefer Aubameyang, because you see with Lacazette his link up play, his hold up play is probably the best in the team compared to Aubameyang. Aubameyang's still raw, you know, he's still got a lot to work on in terms of his technique. Yes, he can score, which is good, but I think he's not that type of player that we need going right down the middle. But Lacazette can hold up the ball, and then he can also link up play. So there's a few through balls that he was putting in. You know what I mean? So he was drawing Zuma out of position, which is a nightmare as a defender. And, you know, Ramsey and whosoever, Ozil, were running into the space. So he scored the first goal. Great finish. You know what I mean? Top bins. Great finish. I was happy with that. Then the second one happened. I think after the first goal, then it kind of like we grew in confidence. You know, we got a bit more up for the game. The crowd was backing us as well at the Emirates, which was good. Aubameyang comes up with the second one. Now, my pet hate is when you're one-on-one with the keeper, yeah? Ozil was one-on-one with the keeper. Literally, all he has to do is continue going forward and slot that ball away. But no, my man wants to take time, and then he passes it, he cuts it across, it kind of goes, I don't know if it was Ramsey or whatever, it goes through his legs, and it falls to Aubameyang. Lucky enough, Aubameyang manages to finish it, but it just shows kind of that Ozil's confidence is still not there. He needs to be a bit more confident. He hasn't got that killer instinct. You know what I mean? That killer instinct where you're just like, no, I'm going to score. I'm going to get in the score sheet. Fuck passing it. I'm going to score. So, but it was still good. you know what I mean. Just glad. I'm just glad that Aubameyang and Lacazette got on the score sheet, which was good. What else? Obviously, I mentioned Cech. I mentioned Rob Holding. Iwobi. I thought Iwobi should have started over Ramsey because Ramsey, for me, he's not. He hasn't been playing well since the start of the season. Obviously, there's questions about his contract as well. I think he's unsure as what he wants to do. He needs to make a decision. Arsenal needs to make a decision. Emery needs to drop him. I would start Iwobi because Iwobi in the last game, in the Europa game, he played very well. He's very direct. Had a lot of end product as well. Who else? Xhaka had a better second half. Torreira was already on a yellow card, so I was a bit worried about him, but he managed to sort himself out. And I just like the way Torreira plays. Do you know what I mean? He's very sharp. He usually looks for the ball over the top. He looks forward, which is good. Looks to play that early ball forward, which is what we've been missing since Cazolla's left. Probably could have had a few more goals, but all in all, 3 points. And like I said, the fact that we played shit, the performance wasn't the best. The team didn't really play well. We still managed to get a result. We still managed to get 3 points, and that's something, you know. Like look at West Ham versus Chelsea earlier today. It ended 0-0. Now, you know, you don't want to be dropping points, especially the likes of Liverpool and Man City. You know, they're picking up points every week now. So we're just quietly doing our thing. So I'm quite happy. I am quite happy. I know certain people will not be happy with that performance. I'm not, but it's better than last season. That's what I keep comparing. But yeah, it's still not good enough for us, for the likes of Arsenal. We need more. We want more. So hopefully we can get more. Got a game on Wednesday, and then I think we've got a game on Saturday. So it's going to be a busy week. So they need to rest, regroup, and hopefully Emre can pick the best team for the next upcoming games. But I would like to see Lichtsteiner right back instead of Bellerin. Would like to see Leno in goal, but I think Cech has done enough for today to say, okay, cool, Cech, you can stay in goal. You know what I mean? Who else? I think that's it, really. I'm just happy with the 3 points. Come on, you gooners.